Now students, let us see the digestion in grass eating animals like cow, goat, horse, etc. Actually these grass eating animals, they have got four chambered stomach, and this four chambered stomach is called as rumen. So what are the four chambers? As you can see in the diagram clearly, they are rumen, reticulum, omasum and abomasum. Now let me explain to you how the digestion in the cow takes place. Now whenever the cow is eating or it is grazing, what happens? They quickly swallow plenty of grass without much chewing. When they are swallowing the grass, first this grass will go into the chamber, that is rumen. You can see the chamber here. This rumen, it will be going. This is considered to be the largest chamber, and it contains an enzyme which is called as cellulase. This cellulase enzyme is produced naturally by the cyanobacteria which is already present in the rumen region. So this, since it is an animal, it has got this enzyme. In our body, cellulase enzyme is not present. Cellulase enzyme is the enzyme which digests the cellulose present in the plants. For us, since we are not having cellulase enzyme, plant particles, it is difficult to digest. That is why we are cooking and making the cell wall or the outer layer of the vegetables soft, and then we eat. Either we remove it like potato, mango and all these things. Otherwise, what is we are going to do? We are going to cook it, then we are going to have it, because we are not having the enzyme cellulase. Now, once the food or the grass they have eaten, that will move from the mouth to the esophagus, and from the esophagus directly to the rumen. In the rumen, after the swallowing of the food, it gets partially digested into curd. Now in this part, the enzyme will be acting and it will be partially digested into curd. Now when the cow is at rest, happens is that it will take the curd from the rumen, bring it back to the mouth, and then it will mix it with a lot of saliva and chew it. That is called as chewing of the curd. Now after chewing of the curd is over, the food will move to the rumen again and the digestion will continue. After the digestion in the rumen, food now moves to the second chamber, that is the reticulum. Okay. Now enzymes secreted here also digest the food, and here the digestion takes place completely. So you can see the reticulum I have marked in this diagram. Reticulum is digesting the food completely because enzymes for digestion are present here. Now after this, the food along with the bacteria which were present in this area as well as some bacteria present in the reticulum area will be moving to the omasum area. Now omasum is considered to be the third chamber, and it has got many folds to absorb the nutrients. As we have the small intestine, in omasum also you can see the structure. This indicates the folds. Folds are present which can absorb the nutrients from the food. Water and biocarbonates are absorbed in the omasum region. The food now becomes concentrated. Okay, and it is now sent to the fourth chamber, that is abomasum. Abomasum, you can see it is a J-shaped structure like our stomach only, and it contains acids which kills the bacteria which has come along with the food, and it also digests the proteins. So in the cow, abomasum is actually called as the true stomach. Now the food will be entering into the small intestine. From the abomasum, finally the food will be entering into small intestine. Here the process of assimilation is going to take place. That is, the nutrients will be absorbed, it will be transferred to the blood, and blood will be transferring all the nutrients to the various organs in the body. Undigested food material is passed to the large intestine and it is excreted out of the body. So I think that now this is clear to you, the digestion in ruminants. Now let us look how the digestion process takes place in amoeba. Now children, you might have seen the diagram of amoeba. Amoeba, you can see that amoeba is a unicellular organism, that all of you know that it is made up of one single cell. it has got nucleus in the center and the cytoplasm, enzymes, mitochondria, everything is present here around. Now this is a food particle which is lying near to the body of the amoeba. When it has to engulf the food or take the food inside, it will be producing a false food. False food can be seen here. Okay, amoeba has got an excellent feature, children, that it can change its shape. So it will change its shape to produce a foot. This foot is called as pseudopodia. We call it as a false foot because it is not existing permanently. Like the foot which we are having, that is a true foot because always it is there, whatever is the condition. Now it will be engulfing or taking in the food along with a drop of water. You can see food along with a drop of water is called as the food vacuole. Inside this, what is going to happen is that all the enzymes from here will act upon the food that is present here. You can see the enzymes, that is the small dots that is present here. This will be acting upon the food. So this first process is called as ingestion. Ingestion is taking inside the food. Here digestion takes place, that is enzymes are acting on it and food is getting digested. After that, what is going to happen, that is absorption. Nutrients will be absorbed and it will be transferred inside the body. Assimilation also, same thing will take place, that complete digestion has taken place. You can see the food particle from smaller, now it has become more smaller. And final process is egestion. Egestion will be taking place in the same manner, that is whatever nutrient is being taken, that will be absorbed by the cytoplasm, and then this false food will be created again and the undigested food material will be removed out. So I think now, children, nutrition in amoeba is clear to you. Thank you, children.